So we are getting set for opening tip here on FIBA's YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in on this Wednesday. Lots to talk about here on day 4 of the WBLA 2025 qualifying group play. Looking forward to Group B action, getting set for opening tip in about 10 minutes. Stay with us here on FIBA's YouTube channel. You can also tweet us on X at WBLA using the hashtag WBLA.
The official FIBA competition. We'd like to bring in the next 5 seconds so that we can do the introduction. We'd like to do the official FIBA photo for the 2 teams. Then after that, we do the play introduction. official FIBA media team. Thank you. Now we have the play production. Team B, the Hippos from Burundi. Number 4, Mateka Isebe. Number 5, Lioness. Number 6, Bushirantigo Sada. Number 7, Bidu Lorenz. Number 8, Dusenge Hiesa. Number 9, Lidumona Loria. Number 10, Izere Sabina. Number 11, Zanziba Italia. Number 12, Julie Abel. Number 13, Leonkuru Esther. Number 14, Oshi Britney. Number 15, Colin Sukala. Head coach, Yateka B. First assistant coach, Eva J. Don Bosco from Tanzania. Number 4, Makayane Cecilia. Number 5, Amishi Nasra. Number 6, Opodo Lavenda. Number 7, Mahaya Aileen. Number 8, Amishi Rukia. Number 9, Mea Luria. Number 10, Mantele Sabina. Number 11, Boniventure Alex. Number 12, Tumanen Omar. Number 14, Always Taudensia. Number 15, Wele Tisha. Head coach, Ali M. Kuti. Delimana from Rwanda. Umpire 1, Maggio from Cameroon. Umpire 2, Wayeze from Uganda. Match commissioner, Joy from Uganda.
Day 4 of the WBLA 2025 qualifying. Moments away from tip-off here from Kenya. I'm Brian Carlucci. Thanks for tuning in on this Wednesday. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Today's matchup is Lazy Pose taking on Don Bosco, the Lady Lioness. Both of these teams have played one game so far in group play. Lazy Pose with their first game resulting in a win, 75-61 on Monday. Sabine led with 19 points, as well as Collins contributing with 13 points, going 5 of 8 from the floor. Don Bosco, on the other hand, losing in a tough loss, 87-38. They allowed a 26-4 run in the opening quarter. A key to them today is preventing that early on and not allowing to have to claw back from the second quarter on. And you can hear the Lioness in their white uniforms, fired up, ready to go. We are about 30 seconds from opening tip. Here on FIBA's YouTube channel, you can join the conversation. You can tweet us at hashtag FIBA on X. Lazy Pose in their yellow uniforms as they step onto the floor. Audrey will take the tip for Lazy Pose and deflects it over to Don Bosco. We're underway. Opandu inside, and it's going to be a foul called. So right away, Opandu will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Don Bosco looking to get on the board first here in this first period. And connects on the first. Opandu goes 2 for 2 at the charity stripe to open up play here. First possession for Lazy Pose. Owinaza controls it between the circles, directing traffic. Now works her way in the lane. Nice spin move. Dishes it off for Autry, and she lays it up and in. Here's Hamisi. Now Opandu. Dribble drive in the lane. No good. But right there to follow up is Oluak. Four to 2 Don Bosco early on in this first period. Quick jumper from the left corner, no good. Offensive rebound. Deep 3, no good. Definitely a different swagger from Don Bosco to start this game from their first match. Way more composed. 3 ball, no good. Lazy Pose with it, trailing 4 to 2. Quickly up the other way is Don Bosco. Opandu working in and deflected. Nice steal that Minaza. And a 2-shot foul is going to be called. It'll send Lazy Pose to the free throw line. So here's Lawrence Sabine. She will shoot 2 from Senegal. Looking to tie this game up. First free throw is good, 4 to 3. With another one upcoming. Nothing but net to tie this up 4-4 here, 2 minutes into the first period. Matayana with the shot attempt there. Back the other way comes Lawrence. And it looks like a foul is going to be called on a Luwak. Foul line jumper from Lawrence. That'll be Don Bosco basketball. Hamisi brings it up. Here's Hamisi again. Dribble drive, and that's a travel. HIP on your screen is in yellow. DBO is in white. 4-4 here in this first period. Quick turn and face, no good. Dusenge. Nice penetration that time, and it's 6-4. Opandu, finger roll off the back iron, no good. Keeping possession alive. Here's Opandu again. Offensive rebound once again. Opandu a third time is the charm for three. Finger roll layup, tips out. Possession still alive. Jumane with the defensive rebound for Don Bosco, and we'll see a whistle. That's going to be a side out. See some subs here. A tale of two games for Don Bosco, looking way more organized than they were in game one here as they lead 7-6. As we mentioned in the pregame show, Don Bosco gave up a 26-4 opening quarter in their first match on Monday. Good jumper from the right wing from Opandu. She's got the last 5 points for Don Bosco, and it's 9-6. Turnaround jumper in the lane is good. 9-8, 5 minutes, about halfway through the first period. Opandu again. And she'll go to the line for two. Same side defender with her back to the ball. Opandu reading that nicely and followed her back inside, drawing contact, and will be awarded with two shots. Day 4 of this WBLA 2025 qualifiers. We wrap up group play tomorrow, and then semifinal action will take place on Friday with the championship game on Saturday. It looks like there was a lane violation on Don Bosco, so that second free throw is waved off. So 1 of 2 for Opandu. Don Bosco with a 2-point lead. Good defense by Oluwak. And Don Bosco with it back. Lawrence lost it a little bit and gave it right back. Mahan with the layup, and it's 10-10. Good defense. Irene with the steal and layup. And another steal for Collins. Couldn't get that layup to go. And Owinaza is going to be called for the foul. As we look back at marginal contact, but nonetheless, 2 shots. Opandu having a great first quarter. 6 points of the Don Bosco 10 points. Misses the first. Achieve more. And Lawrence is called for a lane violation for lazy post, so 1 more for Don Bosco. They'll redo this and gets the bucket. So 11-12 is your score. Corner 3 is good. Owinaza for 3. And it's 15-11. So Pandu left side for Hamisi, and she traveled. Foul line extended jumper for Lawrence Sabine. And Opandu looked like she was looking for the wraparound pass and wasn't there. Sabine from the foul line again. Back-to-back from the foul line for Sabine. Scrappy defense from Lazy Pose, and it results in a turnover from Don Bosco. So Don Bosco came out early. Sabine from 3. They came out early with a little pressure, but Lazy Pose back the other way now and putting pressure on as a counterpunch and leading by 8. Didi lost it on the turnaround. Lay back the other way inside. Sabine, no. Will Shiranzi go? No. Opandu! Nice move, unable to finish. Here's Autry, lost the ball handle. And Sabine open underneath for the lay-in. Double-digit lead for Les Hippos. Three-pointer by Maya, no good. Sabine. Nice give and go for the layup. And Les Hippos now feeling it. Their offense is clicking after a slow start, and they're up by 12. One minute left in the first period. Don Bosco will take it out underneath. Didi underneath. Here's Sabine, dribble penetration off the glass. So foul called on Don Bosco, on Les Hippos, and Don Bosco's in the bonus, so they will shoot two. And Opandu hits the first. Lavender Atieno goes 2 for 2 at the line. 25-13 here in this first period. Here's your score. Luak with the defensive rebound. Might be the last possession here. Good steal from Hamisi. And then they steal it right back at the buzzer. Finger roll and the foul. Count it. So Uineza with the nice steal. And drawing the contact and the layup. So time has expired, but they will shoot one to end the first period. Nanette Uineza will shoot one. And that'll do it. So that's the end of the first period. Lazy Pose leads 27-13. We'll be right back with the second quarter right after this. You're watching FIBA basketball on YouTube. Welcome back. Second quarter action beginning here with Don Bosco coming out early and getting a bucket underneath. Autry gets in and Luwak with the layup. Don Bosco, fast break, blocked from behind, able to regather it though is Luwak. She will shoot two. Luwak, good hustle, able to stay with it, and goes to the line for two. It was all Opandu in that first quarter for Don Bosco, scoring 11 of the 13 points. Luwak goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line, cutting the lead down, or the deficit rather, down to 10. What a move underneath by Collins. High off the glass for two. Back the other way, Didi, and a foul. And Opandu loves it. Nice answer from Shisha Didi. And that's going to count. Inadvertent whistle. That nice move underneath on the baseline for 2. And a little sloppy by Hamisi. Turnover. Don Bosco. Trailing by 11. Now back on defense. Makenga turns it over. Baseline jumper that time, no good. Foul line jumper, no good. Fighting for it underneath. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Lazy Bows. Great hustle, fighting for it underneath on the floor. When that ball is loose, you want to get on the deck, grab it, and force the jump ball. Lazy Bows trying to extend their 11-point lead. 8 minutes left in the first half. Spin move on the lane for 2. Luwak going to be called for the foul as she comes in over the top, trying to get the rebound. Audrey sets the ball screen, leading to a jumper. No good. Misi, nice dish for the layup. Whoa, what a 3 from the corner, contested by Collins. Nyan Kuru with an unbelievable shot in the corner. So substitution for Don Bosco. Mushiranzigo is out and Desenge is in. Makenga for 3. Hamisi. Autry with the layup, and a timeout going to be taken by Don Bosco. Lazy Pose coming out hot here in the second quarter and leading 41-22. Let's listen in to Don Bosco here in this timeout.
Yaani watu wetu wanafunga basket rahisi sana. Yule jamaa anayewachezesha huyo mwanamane wao usimruhusu akafika pale akaanza kupanga. Bibi na kupiga kelele, panda, yani mchukulie juu.
Coach analetewa screen. Analetewa. Mtu ananishika alafu anapanda. Hiyo ndio kinafanyika. Angalia. Analetewa screen.
Hey, let's jump to jump is the screen. Hey, to jump is the screen.
Okay.
Bibi. Oya, to jump is the screen. Oya, pressure kubwa alafu offense. Let's move the ball. Sir, let's move the ball. Let's move the ball.
Aggressive wewe yule unamweza.
Yeah, you heard it from head coach for Don Bosco. He wanted to move the ball around. Lazy Pose has been doing that, and that's why they have the lead. The offense kind of runs through two players, excuse me, for Don Bosco. Got to get more people involved. So good job out of the timeout, moving it around. Here's El Pandu, cut off on the baseline, up top for DD. Inside, nice pass for Oluwak, and she gets the layup. Back the other way, nice bounce pass for Autry. Brittany Autry with the layup. Collins on the assist. Don Bosco with a nice answer coming back. Worm makes the layup. Autry again underneath for two. Back-to-back layups for Brittany Autry. Here's Collins with the defense on Didi. Oluwak not able to get the layup. And a whistle. It's going to be a foul. Lazy Pose unable to hit the three. 4:35 to go in this first half. Don Bosco trailing by 19. Make that 17 on the nice floater inside by Opandu. So being a little shaken up, getting hit in the head on that last play. Pass intended for Autry, who's placed a little to the left. See a jump ball in midcourt. Possession arrow favors Don Bosco. Getting tangled up. Pondu, that one doesn't go. Offensive rebound and put back from Haya. Good follow-up by Autry. So a lot of contact. We got two players down near the Don Bosco bench. Let's take a look and see what happened here. There was the handoff, and it looked like somebody was hit. Don Bosco will take it out. Quick substitution. Makenga was out, and Izeri is in, or Izer, excuse me, for Lazy Pose. Luwak with the layup. Wide open three, front iron. Opandu with the nice dish. Luwak couldn't get the layup. Nice give and go, and unable to connect is Luwak. And Lazy Pose wants a quick timeout here. Let's listen in.
Essayez d'orienter le porteur de la balle de son côté. De son côté. On dit de son côté. Quand elle pénètre, vous qui êtes ici, pourquoi vous restez ici? Pourquoi vous ne venez pas aider ici? Viens aider. La personne qui est à combien de passes? Si la balle se trouve de son côté, la personne qui est ici, elle est à combien de passes? Il faut qu'elle vienne sous l'anneau directement. Non. Directement. Directement, je dis ça. On est en train de donner des passes là où il n'y a pas personne. En défense. Hey.
Stop. Go.
1, 2, 3, Hippos!
Hey, heard head coach Jateka with an emphasis on continuing to push the basket. Playing great pressure defense so far. Lots of turnovers near midcourt for Lazy Pose. Good offensive rebound by Makenga. Still fighting for it underneath. Opandu with it for Don Bosco. 2:30 to play in this first half. Don Bosco trails by 15. Three ball is good for Irene. High floater from Sabine. Offensive putback. Wedneza with the bucket underneath on the putback. Gonna see a foul called on Don Bosco. Sabine dribble drive for 2. High off the glass, no good. Don Bosco able to keep it going here. A high up for 3, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Amisi with the missed 3. Opandu threw it into 3 defenders. Mahaya for 3. Don Bosco with a last-second chance here to cut this to 10 points with a 3. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Pass turned over. Sabine with the layup. And a foul is going to be called on Lazy Pose. That'll send a Luwak to the free throw line to shoot 2. And hits the first. So Luwak goes 2 for 2. 13-point deficit now for Don Bosco. Last possession for Lazy Pose. Stolen away with 5 seconds. And Hamisi able to score under the basket to end the half. So we're through the first half here. Lazy Pose leads 53-42. And we have a whistle here. I don't know if they called a foul here or not. We'll wait to see what this is here. Okay, so that's the end of the first half. 53-42 is your score. Lazy Pose leads by 11. Welcome back, everybody. We're moments away from second half action here from a great day 4 of qualifying play. It's 53-42. Lazy Hippos leads by 11 after a late second quarter surge from Don Bosco. Leading the way for Don Bosco is Opandu with 11 points, Thaya with 10, as well as Oluwa contributing 12 points on 4 of 7 shooting. Lazy Hippos has just been getting a stellar performance from Sabine with 20 points, 9 of 18 shooting, as well as Autry, a perfect 8 of 8 from underneath, 16 points for her. As we resume play here, second half action from day 4 of the WBLA 2025 qualifiers. I'm Brian Carlucci. Thanks for tuning in here to FIBA Africa Basketball on YouTube. Glad you're here with us. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Don Bosco looking for their first win here of group play. And Lazy Hippos looking to go 2-0 in group action here with group play set to end tomorrow. Don Bosco will have the ball to start the third quarter, and they missed their first opener shot here. Lazy Hippos back with it the other way. Pass deflected inside, up and in for Makenga. See a tie-up jump ball underneath. Possession arrow favors Lazy Hippos. Underneath. And it's going to be a travel. Quick jumper, no. Oluwa, the offensive rebound. Unable to connect. Tough pass up ahead. A lot of traffic underneath. As you see Autry. Great game so far. About a third of this team's points coming from Autry here today. And Sabine drawing the foul, but it's going to be on the floor, so it'll be a side out. No free throws. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Lazy Hippos, so it'll be a turnover. Nice job by Irene drawing the foul for Don Bosco. And another whistle. Oluwa out to Opandu. Opandu picks up her dribble and is called for traveling. And Collins was looking for Nyankuru, but she slipped. So a turnover on the bad pass. And then Don Bosco turns it over. A Wenzinga. 3 ball is good from Nyankuru, and a Don Bosco timeout to follow. Quick 30-second timeout here. Let's listen into Don Bosco's huddle.
Wanaweka mtu hapa, mtu hapa, mtu hapa, mtu hapa, mtu hapa. Sawa. Rukia, uko hapa. Si uko hapa chini. Tau, uko hapa chini. Irene, kaa hapa. Si unanielewa? Lasti, njoo hapa. Rukia, toka weka screen kwa huyu mtu wa juu hapa. Lasti, ukidrive hapa, huyu hapa lazima atafanyaje? Atakuja hapa. Irene anakuwa yuko free hapa. Toa hapa. Sawa. Toa hapa. Mtu anemkabana na Tau akija kuzuia hii shot, ingiza mpira kwa Tau. Simple. Wanacheza zone ambayo iko very open, lakini sisi hatuitumii.
Correction guys. 1 2 3.
Umenielewa? Lasti, njoo hapa. Rukia. Rukia, hii set ya kwanza weka.
Saw Nyankuru with a 3 right before that timeout, which is what led to that. Don Bosco trails 58-42. Definitely an improvement for Don Bosco from the first game we saw on offense. They're just unable to really match up defensively underneath. Definitely a smaller sized team compared to Lacey Post. And you're seeing a little bit of that on the wing as the trap is set. Jump ball on the tie up. So Don Bosco will throw it in from the far side. Kaya's pass is deflected and a turnover. And Nyankuru is called for traveling. .7:30 left in this third period. Don Bosco trying to chip away here at this 16-point deficit. That 3 doesn't fall. Layup underneath, good for Nyankuru. Don Bosco looking for a foul, nothing there though, and a turnover. So we'll go back to Lazy Post. Hamisi is out and Ware is in for Don Bosco. Luak with the rebound, but stolen. Back the other way, and a nice floater in the corner for Lazy Pose. Makenga for 2. And you can tell Don Bosco starting to get a little frustrated. Not really coming out the way they wanted to start the third quarter. As Lazy Pose able to extend their lead to 20. What was an 11-point lead at halftime, now up to 20. Here about 4 minutes in to this third quarter. FIBA plays 4 10-minute quarters here in this qualifying tournament. Then we'll see a foul here. Kenya's hosting this week's qualifying games here, day 4. Other squads are in town from East Africa. These group games will lead to the semifinals on Friday. A lot of the players you'll see this week are representing their countries on an international stage for the first time, so monumental moments here for the game of basketball in East Africa. And we're glad you're here with us, celebrating the game here on FIBA's YouTube channel and watching all around the world. So Don Bosco drawing the foul here, and they will shoot 2. That's Didi at the free throw line. Can't connect on the first. Didi with 8 points today. Pondu with it, resets now into the corner. Floater on the baseline is good for Mahaya. And jump ball. Sabine from the elbow. Floater in the lane by Mabeta, unable to drop. Sabine tried to throw it over the glass with none of her teammates back. So turnover out of bounds. Don Bosco trying to chip away at this 19-point deficit. Nice runner underneath, unable to drop though from Mahanya. Good steal from Opandu, and she lays it in. That was going to be charged on Didi. Neon Kuru will shoot 2 for Lazy Pose, extending their lead now 66-47. Second free throw is good. Neon Kuru is now with 10 points, 3 of 5 from the field for Neon Kuru. And another foul. Let's look at the replay here on this. 2 defenders able to beat her to the spot, but drawing contact and getting the foul call. Good ball movement from Don Bosco, unable to finish his DD from the foul line extended. And Beta charged for the foul. Collins for Judith. That 3 is good. Judith from deep, and it's 72-47. Lazy Pose are now feeling it. They've come out of this second half hot and really haven't looked back. Lazy Pose were up 11 going into halftime. Now a 25-point lead. 2 free throws here for Mahai Irene. Irene today with 12 points, 5 of 12 shooting, so just about 41%. Her second free throw is good. Good entry pass from Neon Kuru. Couldn't get the turnaround jumper though, did Irene. Fast break the other way, Mabeta. Unable to hit. Deep 3, no. Sabine with the offensive board that leads to a nice lay-in. Collins for 2. Neon Kuru, outlet pass. Here's Collins. And a foul's going to be called on Sabine. Going to send Opondo to the line. This is Opondo's 5th time to the free throw line today. She's 6 of 8. Make that 7 of 9 from the free throw line. 14 points. So half of her points coming from the free throw line here for DBO. Hits 2 of 2. Nice cut by Owiniza. Pondu back the other way. Floater doesn't go. Sabine with the rebound. Sabine underneath. Acrobatic shot over the top of the glass, but did not hit the glass, so it's still in play. Judith able to draw a foul, so she's shooting 2. Misses the first. She'll get 1 more. Judith 0 for 2. Still a 25-point lead, though, for Les Hippos. Here with 1 minute to go in the third. Izaire wasn't really ready for that awkward bounce on that missed 3, so it'll stay with Don Bosco. And out of bounds, Don Bosco turns it over. Izaire underneath. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Izaire. Good position underneath and draws the contact. Don Bosco looking to end the quarter strong here. 30 seconds remaining, trailing by 25. Good ball movement, but a nice steal by Izaire. Here's Izaire again. That's good. Six seconds left in the quarter. Deep 3, no good. And that will do it. So after 3, Les Hippos have opened up the floodgates and they lead 78-51. Fourth quarter, and they're going to say actually with 1 second left as the ball went out of bounds, but we'll see this with 1 second be inbounded by Don Bosco. Last second heave is no good, and that will end the third quarter. So we've played 3. 78-51. Les Hippos with a commanding 27-point lead. Fourth quarter action coming up right after this. You're watching FIBA basketball on YouTube. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action set to begin. I'm Brian Carlucci. Glad you're here with us on this Wednesday. Lazy Pose leading 78-51. Consistently been scoring 25 points every quarter this game. Lazy Pose with 25 in the third, 26 in the second, and 27 in the first. Consistent offense has led to this point where Don Bosco, on the other hand, they haven't really gotten the offense going in this second half. They had 29 points to close out the first half in the second quarter, but only able to score 9 points in that third. A commanding 25-9 run to start the second half is why we stand where we are, 78-51, with 9 minutes to go in this game. Pass across court deflected and a turnover from Opandu. Results in Collins laying it in. Lazy Pose now eclipsing their most points they've gotten in this tournament. They scored 75 in their first game, and now with 80 here with still pretty much a quarter to play as Opandu hits that three-pointer for Don Bosco. Here's Autry, now Sabine. Inside pass is going to be out of bounds. Didi with the spin move, looking for contact, no call. Underneath for Izaire. Izaire extending this lead to 28 points here with 8 minutes to go. So we saw Don Bosco come out strong. They kept their opponent within check in the first quarter and kept it to an 11-point deficit at half, which is manageable, but that third quarter was just a little too much for them to come back from here. Nazar with it, looking for the entry pass, a little too far to the right for McKenga. Excuse me. So a turnover for Lazy Pose. Lazy Pose on their way to being undefeated so far in this tournament, 2-0. Still one more day of group action tomorrow before the knockout stage begins, where 2 qualifying spots are on the line for the December Continental Tournament. Izaire with it, picks up her dribble. Right side for Autry. Izaire loses control and turns it over. Hamisi for three. Deep three-pointer is good for Sabine. Sabine from way downtown. She now has 27 points for lazy pose, and a fast break layup is no good. Autry. Now he's there. Sabine again. AC's going to draw the foul here on Irene. Quick 30-second timeout. 85-57 is your score. Lazy pose with a commanding lead here. 6 minutes left in this game.
Ninette. Sap to. Santiana.
Santiana, tu es remplacé par Judith. Ok.
Essa. Chulindira.
Indeed. Yeah? Toi, tu es remplacé par Collins.
Collins. So let's go.
So see RC out of the timeout, shoot two. Hits the first. RC now 3 of 3 from the free throw line today. Puts her team up by 30. Sure to keep it here for the rest of Wednesday. We got 2 more games coming for you here on FIBA's YouTube channel. Lots of Day 4 action still to come, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Luak with the hustle for the Lioness. Judith underneath, no good. Pandu hits that 3. Opandu now with 24 points for Don Bosco. Just about 4 minutes left in this one. Don Bosco looking to cut this deficit. They're trailing by 27 points. DD's pass goes out of bounds and turnover. Underneath, no good for Izair. Neon Kuru tried to save it. Three-pointer is good for Opandu. And we'll see a substitution here for Lazy Pote. Mimubona will come in, replacing Judith. Three minutes left in this one. 87-63 to kick off 3 games here today for day 4 action. So being able to get the length of the floor and couldn't connect. You can tell she's frustrated with herself. Great move in the open court, just definitely a little fatigued here as she's been playing a great game so far. Sabine with 27 points on 31 shot attempts. Spin move by Autry. Opandu is fouled. Opandu has been excellent tonight, 27 points. She's been to the free throw line now 6 times and is 80% from the line today. A rare miss on her first. Leading all scorers for Don Bosco. A rare 0 of 2. And she remains at 27 points. Final 2 minutes here in this one. And a foul's going to be on Don Bosco on the loose ball. McGahan is going to be called for the loose ball foul. They're actually going to call that on Nazibira. Underneath, Aluak draws contact, and she is going to the line. They're actually going to say she traveled first before the contact, so a turnover by Don Bosco. Don Bosco will fall to 0-2 in this tournament with the loss today. Les Hippos will stay undefeated 2-0 with the victory. Dominating performance. Sabine. Here's Didi spinning in the lane for 2. So Izer will come back in for HIP, replacing Nazibira. And HIP will take it out. Final 75 seconds here. Don Bosco looking to finish strong on defense. Pass up in the air. Sabine wins the battle. Autry turnaround jumper. That's good. No, that is good. Autry for 2. One minute to play. Two on one here. Autry finishes. 91 points for Lazy Pose. Pandu will dribble it out. 30 seconds left. Trying to get one more play in. Pandu for 3. No. Sabine and her team absolutely dominant in the second half, extending an 11-point lead quickly with a commanding 25-9 run in the third quarter. And Opandu looking for one last look. And they will just let the clock expire here. Sabine, one last heave, doesn't go. But that's your game, folks. 91-65. Lazy Pose with a commanding win over Don Bosco. The Lady Lioness dropping to 0-2. Lazy Pose 2-0 here in this Group B tournament. I want to thank our Tremendous crew as always for another great production. Once again, final score 91-65. I'm Brian Carlucci saying so long. We will see you soon for more Day 4 action coming up in just a bit.